Hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solutions. So our today's topic is we are solving the tickets in the TRCS. So today we'll be solving ticket number 8, that is multi-column data load is not successful. So the error was coming in while we were exporting the data load. We were loading the multi-column data and the export rule was not successful. So we'll try to uh, load the multi-column data and see what error it is giving, and then we'll try to resolve it. So this is our file, that is multi-column data file. We have account, entity, and the various jurisdiction with the different amounts. So when we click on the import format, we'll first create an import format with the name IMF multi-column data. Source is file. I have already registered my source system and target application. I'll be using the same. So source system is file, target application is TRCS. File type I'll be using as multi-column numeric data. Multi-column file is there, so that's why multi-column, and data file is there, that's why I am using the numeric data. Now you start defining the dimensions which are there in your file, that is account is there in your first column. So field number is 1. Second is your amount. Amount is third. Though the amount is from third column to seventh column, but I'm writing third right now. And your entity is in second column. Jurisdiction is in our third column, and save this. All right. Now we have, this is multi-column, so we need to define the drivers. So in amount column, we'll add the expression, select the expression type as driver. Now dimension will be our jurisdiction, as what is deriving you to create this file. So my jurisdiction dimension is deriving me to have the multiple columns. So that's why I'll select the dimension as my jurisdiction. Select the members. So when you click on refresh members, you will get the list to select your jurisdiction dimension. Under all national, you will see like you have US, you have UK, you have CZ, BE, and GR. And the last one is Greece. Click on OK. So these are your members. Now you have in columns from third, so third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. So it is from 3, 7, and you can click on OK. If you want, you can include your NZP expression as well. NZP. So it says use this expression to disable your zero suppression during the data load process. So NZP we have enabled. You can click on save. Now we'll move to create the location. Location will be multi-column. Select the import format as IMF multi-column data. Source will be file and target will be TRCS. Now we'll move to the workflow tab and we'll start with the data load mapping. Choose the correct POV which is at the bottom. LOC multi-column. I'll be using this for P321. Now start with the mapping. I'll be doing like mapping for account, that whatever is there in my source, it should directly map to my target, and give some rule name. Now here we'll start defining the expression. So for configuration, it will be no configuration. So in order to avoid the mistake, we'll choose the dimension. We'll define the expression target value for configuration as no configuration. For data source, it is already defined as managed data. For entity, it is there in my file, so you can do star to star for entity. That is like mapping. From currency, you will be doing so the currency which I'll be using is my reporting currency, and it is nothing but the USD reporting. C214 212. You have to give the rule name which is identical. No duplicacy should be there. For identifier, give the expression value. Has no identifier, and you can give the rule name. For intercompany, you can say no intercompany. Now the remaining dimensions will be defined by the system, that is for jurisdiction, for movement, and for multi-gap. You can see the rule name is system defined. So we have defined for all. Click on save and move to GLR, that is data load rule. Click on add GLR, multi-column. Import format is IMF multi-column data. Click on save. File name, you can select this multi-column data which is in CSV format. Click on save. Execute. Import from source. First we'll import it from source and we'll see the result. So import is successful. Transform is also successful, but it shows the error. It just shows the one fish. Validate is not being done because there is nothing in your source movement multi-gap. So first you need to define your import format. So you need to define for all the do the mapping for all the dimensions. So I select the import format as import format multi-column data. Like we have skipped for configuration and also just do it for that as well. For configuration, now you can use any of the pre-used field numbers. Okay. So the error has been done. Entity to entity, I haven't defined an entity. It is I have defined by mistakenly at the here. So maybe this might be the error. Now if we'll save and see the result, we'll go back to the data load rule. We'll execute it again. Import, run. Yes, entity was the main issue for which it has was creating an error. So if you export it, it will take some time to run this export rule. Please wait. Now you can see your export is also successful. But although it is successful, but you can see that we have done one mistake in the jurisdiction. We have selected the target, though the source was showing us a different jurisdiction, but the predefined mapping was there for as no jurisdiction. So we have used it the same way. So this is not right. We want the jurisdictions also. So we have the defined in our file. So for jurisdiction, come to the like mapping and say star to star and save it. Now you can go to the data load rule and execute again. Import from source, export to target and replace, run. You can see the three golden fishes, and now the jurisdiction is correct because we want the data to be in correct jurisdiction. So if you select 12170, now it will show you entities same, but you have the different jurisdiction, and you'll get the data. And like for CZ, if you compare with your file, I'm seeing for this account, and for CZ it is 157926. So I have selected the account as 12170. So account is this, and CZ is 42659. 42659. Your GR is 311325. Then you have your US as 125951. US is 125951. Then you have BES 229932. You have BES 229932, and your UK stands with 45719.47. This is your amount. Yes, so these we have tallied. So that's why we load with different jurisdictions. So this is how you do the multi-column data load, and if you have errors, you can anytime download your log file and resolve it. Thank you all for your time. If you have any questions, please contact BISP Solutions. We'll connect again for the next ticket. Thank you all. Thanks.